Well, that was eventful. But let me talk to you. My name is Reginald. I am one of these unfortunate sons. But let me give you my perspective. You see, last night we were, in fact, kidnapped. And it appears that we are still kidnapped. They even have these sort of special cuffs cuffing us inside, whatever this is. Maybe a wagon of some sort. And by we, I do mean Mary, even though she is one that attacked us, but I digress. Anyway, after waking up to a very interesting sensation, more than likely a drug of some kind, we decided to take it to him. Well, at least that's what we thought we were doing.
Going a little bit longer and white, and then shriveling back up to the normal way your hair has been. You look down, you look around, you see your hands are chained up, and what appears to be two mittens, almost mittens made out of steel.
They're covering all my hand.
Yes, but you can feel what appears to be nails stabbing you in the hand.
I hate that.
And you see the hair on your arms which was once grown, sink back into normal. And you feel almost teeth that are coming out of your mouth and sink back in. You reverting back to normal. As you look around, you see you are in a very enclosed space. Not very much room between you and the roof of wherever you are. You're in some sort of container, and you can feel your body bouncing with every movement, somehow traveling. You see little gaps of light, and around you, you see your comrades. You see Elijah and Reginald, who are both also locked up in these chains, laying on the ground. And you also see Mary also chained up in the back, laying on the ground unconscious, all with pieces of cloth over your mouth. You have a piece of cloth over your mouth as well, keeping your mouth shut.
Do they seem like they're awake as well, or are they like the other ones?
The other ones are asleep.
Okay. I'll try to. I don't know if this will work, but I'll try and see if I can activate my. What is it? What would I call that? I'll rage and unlock my form of the beast thing,
Okay.
and like my fangs will kind of grow in, and I'll see if I can like kind of shimmy myself to try and bite the thing.
Like bite it off, or
Yeah, or try to bite it off, or see if I can at least like move it away from my mouth,
okay.
so that I can just free my mouth.
So either make a dexterity or strength check with advantage.
Can I put this down?
Hey Cam,
Yeah.
could you give me a pencil?
Yeah.
Thanks, dog.
Are you researching?
No, I
That's a 15.
Okay. You're able to move the cloth out. Wait, which one are you doing? Strength or dexterity?
Strength.
Okay, you're able to bite the cloth out and pierce through it, and it falling across your face.
Yeah.
As you're doing that, you make a perception check for me.
That is a 10.
10. Okay. You can faintly hear what appears to be two people outside. You're still bouncing with every movement. You can tell that you're moving.
Yeah.
And looking around, you see that your changed hands, are chained up to one side of the wooden interior that you're in. This place is so flat where you can barely like lift up your head properly. You can only do so much in it. You're like
So we're just in a real tight thin space.
yes. You can hear just very faint. It's very hard to hear, but you hear somebody say, "Yeah, I don't really know why we had to get all of them. Doesn't really make any sense." And you hear that's a more masculine voice. You hear a more feminine voice say, "She only wants him, but we have to take whoever he's traveling with, whoever helped him break out." And then as they continue to speak, it becomes more mummers that you can't really understand, you can't really hear.
Do them and Mary but all have the like mitten? Okay.
They all have the same stuff you did.
Yeah, interesting.
And you can kind of feel your feet are tied up, but they're not chained. They're tied up with ropes.
Yeah. You said it feels like it's moving. Is it like a bumpy? Okay, cool.
You're in something.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was like a sloshing or like
water.
Yeah.
It's easy to tell that it's like bumpy.
They're like wheels.
You can hear like dirt and other stuff.
Got it. Cool. Then hearing the people outside, I'll like quietly kind of like see if I can get their attention.
Both of you make a perception throw.
We're still not the freak out.
Yeah.
Dude, if I can get my dice out. New dice.
New dice?
So we got a first roll on the new dice.
First roll?
Ooh, baby!
What you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 23.
16.
Gosh, okay, both of you can hear the grunts enough, and you start getting out of that decent. It almost feels like, have y'all ever had numbing gas, like laughing gas? It almost feels like that sensation as you begin waking up, feeling this very dazed, and looking around. You see the same thing that he saw. You two still have pieces of cloth tightly wrapped around your mouth where you can't really speak, but you also see Mary tied up. I like chained up.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I saw his mouth twitching. I was like, nah. That's good.
You're all almost in like one corner, and you all are like in one corner. You two are by each other, and you are basically by like Mary.
Yeah.
Almost.
I'll look around for my staff.
Nope. Nowhere to be found.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Is there a...
No equipment.
Are we...
Is there...
Huh.
We all have mouth coverings?
Yes.
Yes, except for him because he bit it off.
I would also like to try and bit it off. If
Okay.
that's possible.
So, to bite it off, it's going to be a hard DC, but roll a strength.
Would it be possible to just like try and work it out of my mouth? Like,
Yeah, it could be possible. It'll still be kind of high, but
Okay.
roll a dexterity. The reason his was easy was because he had fangs.
okay. You said just a dexterity check?
Yeah.
18?
18? Yeah, you're able to maneuver it off, and it slide down your chin.
Oh, I like it.
That's kind of kinky.
So my hands, they're like, how are they chained? They're like chained like this, or like...
So it's like two mittens
Yeah.
closing your hands. Where it cuts off, where the chains cut off, you can't even see your hands. They're like in a fist, and you're in the things tightly closed, and it's anchored to basically the side of what appears to be the interior wall.
Can I maneuver it to my mouth?
Yes, to pull it off.
To kind of like...
Roll with disadvantage. Roll dexterity.
Okay. Wait, these have nails on the outside of it?
Make
No.
a perception throw.
Also, my perception roll should have been 18 last time. I looked at the roll modifier.
Silly boy.
That's a natural 20.
Oh.
For a total of 21.
So it's the nails are on the inside where you are at, but some of them are bent in, so like they're like hooked. Most of them are like hooked like that, so like you won't really stab yourself with the needle or with the whatever.
I'm gonna try and just like maneuver it sort of off my mouth.
With the nails or with the.
Just whatever I can find, just to kind of leverage it off.
If you want to use the nails, you can.
Okay.
So make a dexterity stuff.
Just a general dexterity throw.
Just a general dexterity.
There ain't no way. So that's another natural 20
Okay.
Dang.
for total of 21.
Gotcha. So you're able to get the nail just right where it like pierces straight through, and you're able to rip the cloth right off. Mary is still asleep.
I think these are loaded.
Probably for the best. They're what?
Loaded.
What are loaded? Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Are we able to move our fingers at all?
You can roll for dexterity.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
21.
Doable.
You
Doable.
can't.
Okay.
You can't
Well,
roll.
that was crazy.
But on that point, does it feel like if we do try to move, like they're pushing farther?
No.
Or we just feel like there's...
It's just got you tightly where like you can move your fingers where it's like up a little bit, but it's tight enough where you can't like
Cross your fingers or anything?
Yeah, but I mean like the nails though, like they're like pressing on to us.
No.
Oh.
Where'd you get nails?
I thought there were nails from inside the fist things. Where were the
No.
nails at?
The nails are inside of. Is that what you were asking?
Yeah.
The nails are inside the wood interior. Somebody
Oh.
nailed the wood in and curved the nails around where you can't stab yourself.
Oh,
I
okay. So
understand now.
okay, no, I thought that there was
Nails
like
inside.
there was a covering on our arm,
Sorry,
hands,
no.
and like
Stabbing
nails.
our hands.
Yeah.
So somebody nailed in the wood planks and the wall, the area, like the whatever
Yeah.
you're in. Right now.
Okay, got it. That makes more sense.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I spawn my packed weapon to my hand?
Oh, that's interesting.
So how do you spawn your pack weapon?
Instantaneous in one hand, I do believe. Use your action to create a packed weapon in your empty hand.
Okay. Your hand necessarily isn't empty, saying it's in a mitten. So
That's true.
Hmm.
You
it's
are
like
kind
in
of
an enclosed
Yeah.
space. If your hand was like opened or something like that, say you have like chains on your hands like that, and your palms were open, then you could call it.
Mm.
But your hands are like closed like
Got
this.
there's no space for it.
That would have been a crazy loophole.
I know.
Like
That's
turning
been
on a
pretty loud,
lightsaber.
though.
Ellie, get your head out of the trash.
Ellie!
That's the dog.
Oh yeah, that's the dog, guys.
How is the rest situation?
The rest.
Yeah, did we
Like,
get a
are we
So
do we feel
everybody-
well rested?
Rested?
Everybody roll Constitution.
Lord.
See, I want to use those again. I'm afraid now they're gonna crap out on me.
Yeah, okay, that was...
Yeah, right. Keep it going.
Reverse psychology. I'm using the paladin dice.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Just a general Constitution save
Yeah.
or
Constitution
throw.
save. No, you can use the same throw.
Oh, okay.
That'd be a 19 on my part.
19.
14 for me.
Okay.
That's an 18.
Okay. So you two get full rest, and then you get a short rest.
Yes, Sadie.
So I gain...
All right.
Word? A D8.
That regains our HP, right?
Yes.
For y'all.
Well, you can use your hit die.
Yeah, you'll get
Yeah,
it.
that's what. Hey, okay. I'll take that.
There you go.
So now we have 7.
And they also, you said that they like they
You can
stripped us
pull
of all our
from
equipment, right?
Yes, you can't hunt your equipment. Sorry,
You're good. Does that have bookmarks too?
No, I added the bookmark.
Those are cool. What are they?
Little magnet bookmarks I got from.
Well, what is the pattern?
It's
Just
like
the-
little runic patterns
That's cool,
that I
I
got
like
from
that.
Barnes and Noble.
That's a good little short rest.
There's a
right there.
different little color.
Oh, I like that. Kind of like a Celtic thing.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And you'll get half of your hit dice back per long rest.
Right. I get all my stocks back on a short rest.
I don't have my stuff. Unless you got like some. Unless you got like some copper wire. No. I cannot do anything.
I want to stab someone.
Hey. Once we get out of here, then you can stab the other one.
Maybe her.
Is that the horse?
No. This isn't the right
I'll just start like yanking.
This isn't the right person.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? This is the right person. That is the insignificant slut of me. It is freaking. God, I'm ready to slice open her throat.
This was the person.
You start feeling the carriage start to slow down.
This was the person. Why was she chained up in here with us?
Y'all think make a perception check for me?
Ooh.
Ooh.
10.
20 unnatural.
Nice.
20 unnatural as well.
Nice.
No shot.
You two can hear more than you can,
Yeah,
but
frick
you
you.
still vaguely can hear the stuff that is being sent.
For everyone.
While the stuff, you hear one person that very not masculine, but more of a manly voice, and then the carriage completely stops, and she, you feel the thing that you're in start to move. As you look, you can see this more than you. You look between the cracks, above, up, like if you're looking like this, up forward, because you're all laying down on your back.
Yeah. Like
Up
a
forward,
bummer?
you see cracks.
Okay.
It's more like, say you're laying on your back like
Yeah.
this. You look like that.
Oh, I
You
got
see,
you.
you see cracks of wood as a shadowy figure begins to move off, and then she. I thought I heard something as she begins walking. And then you start to hear chattering.
I'm gonna cover I'm gonna try and cover my mouth as much as possible.
Okay. So she opens, light shining. Zachary and Reg, Theory on Reg, make a sleight of hand check because you didn't try and cover your face.
I didn't even think about that.
You were smart.
Oh no! Oh, 3!
This is
Oh
just
my
normal,
God.
normal roll.
Sleight of hand.
7.
Is your how low is your dex?
+1.
Okay.
Oh wow.
So, you
My scores are all over the place.
two feel, you specifically feel an arm reach over you to grab a piece of cloth off of off of the nail that you use to snatch it off. It slides almost across your face, almost tickling you a little bit, as you feel her very, very close. You feel something pinch your neck. Make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh God.
With disadvantage?
No.
Disadvantage.
I'm going back to sleep.
My boy said I'm not gonna be able to play that.
Well, I rolled a 20 and a 17. So that is a... I don't know why I counted that. 19.
19. Nice.
That's crazy.
Okay. So with that, needle still is in your neck. You feel drowsy, but you're not passed out.
Look at you.
And
One more time.
she also sees you. What was your roll? Was it 5?
7.
7. Okay. Yeah, she definitely sees you.
Yeah.
She sees the bits, and you. I'll rage on the last a minute.
Yeah.
It's been about a minute. So she sees the tattered pieces falling to the ground around your face. You feel a stab in your leg. Make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
We keep getting poisoned.
I know.
Really
Like,
do.
over and over.
That's a 10.
Okay. You are drowsy, but you're not passed out.
Oh.
That's good.
Because 10 was the DC.
Nice.
Because it's a little. This
And now we
feels
know.
a little less strong
Yeah.
than what you had before, and it definitely doesn't feel like the piercing feeling you got before was very striking, very like you felt the liquids going in your body. And then, can I go get? But this time it's more just gentle. It's almost like you're used to it a little bit. But you see the locks. Also, there's another tear of a cloth. And you feel your face get wrapped with, both of you get wrapped with the cloth once more. As she closes it and locks the place. With a moment's notice, you start feeling the carriage moving again. And you specifically, you two are more drowsy now. Now, you're not going to have any disadvantages at this point, but it's drowsy enough where like it's kicking in right now. Ellie! That dog's going to kill me.
Come here.
But you hear,
Why is she blocking the way like that?
you hear, Elijah, you hear as one of the other persons say, "Why'd you do that?" And the woman getting back on whatever you're on, sitting down to make sure the beast doesn't get loose, and then snaps the horse reins as you hear trotting once more.
I like this game. I'm gonna start like. Is there possible for me to like kind of slam my body into Zach at all? Because he's kind of closer to me than the others.
Yeah.
Just to try and like hit him and be like, "Big boy, you're up, right?" Sorry, that sounds a little creepy. Big boy.
Like boys.
You're big. I know white bubbles. Oh, I need some reasoning voice here.
You still got clawed on your back.
Because I'm about to snap out of these chains and stab the people right in front of me. You got about 20 seconds. Tell me something to do, or I'm gonna freaking lose it. I'm gonna freaking lose it. I would like to try and snap out of my chains, like I can't like.
So you're gonna try and rip them out.
Yeah.
Bang,
Okay.
Of course, man.
So you're gonna make a strength check. Just a strength check. Just straight up strength. Straight up strength. It's not gonna be. I'll let you know right now. It's not gonna be easy.
Okay. That's a 22.
Okay. Well, it's a little bit easier. It's a little bit easier than you
What
imagine.
is up with the rolls tonight?
So you're not able to break the chains off,
Okay.
but you're able to break the piece of wood. The chains are on.
Oh my gosh.
Off. Well, you didn't. Okay. Okay. You didn't really specify if you're gonna do the stealthily or not.
I did not.
Here we go.
Okay. So
Whoa,
as
big
you
bum.
snatch,
I go back to sleep.
as you snatch the
This guy's
wood
about to get
piece, as you snatch the wood piece, there is an audible noise to it, and then the carriage doesn't stop, and you hear, "What's that? I think we hit a bird or something." Yeah. They're very. You can kind of see them look around, like their shadows kind of looking around, but they don't stop the carriage. They think you guys are fine, and they just stab two of you.
Allie!
No, that's bad.
Daddy's getting angry. Come here. Come here.
I can see Mary, right?
Yes.
Is she on the ground? Like,
She
chained
is-
up like everybody else?
She's chained up, kind of across from you. By the way, your legs are still tied up in a rope, but you're still chained in your cuffs. But the chain that's connected to the cuffs is
Right.
connected to a piece of wood that's been broken off. But if you're laying down, you're right here. She's across from you. He's right here. Reg is right here.
Would it be possible to like get the chain and kind of like wrap it in between my legs and kind of like use it as like a saw almost to try and break the rope?
Alright. The chain?
The rope that's around my feet. I want to like, get the chain in between
Yeah.
it and like saw almost.
So roll with disadvantage for dexterity.
The tower's been doing great, but
It has.
I don't want to jinx it. Nat 1. In total, it's a 4.
Okay. You
Ow! Ow!
successfully
Oh, my leg.
breaking the piece of wood and breaking and almost semi-freeing yourself. You have a sense of confidence that was not there once before, and as you try and swing that up, the wood lodges into the wood above you and gets stuck once more.
So now I'm just hanging like this.
Your hands are just up there with the wood now stuck, lodged semi-deeply into the above wood.
I want to glare at both of them and be like, I'll stab you. I would like to like hang upside down like, and try and kick off the ceiling.
What is bro doing?
So, okay, hang upside down.
So if the wood's like
Like hold
stuck,
yourself.
I want to like backflip up and put my feet up on the ceiling.
So the space isn't big enough for you to do that.
Okay.
It's not even big enough for you to get your knees up onto the roof, basically, or get your knees comfortably onto the roof. So let me give you an imaginary. If the space is about this big, it's
Okay.
not big at all. Big enough where your body is touching almost the head. You only have a little bit room before your head smacks against the ceiling.
Okay.
Your fists, your hands are like tightly around. Like you can move around, seeing each other's faces, and like you can like look down to see Reg's face and stuff, but you can try and break the top of it maybe with your knees. You can't flip around.
Okay.
You can hang yourself maybe, like just a little bit,
That's my man.
but not a lot.
Alright,
Just a little visual.
Right. Would I be able to like pull down on the wood and maybe try and like catch it in my arms? That way it doesn't make much noise. Just like
You can try.
Strength.
Roll strength and roll stealth.
two different separate
Yes.
things.
So roll strength first.
That's a 24.
Okay.
Nat 20, 24.
You do break it.
And that's a 18.
Okay. You are able to grab the piece of wood. Okay, what are you trying to do? Okay.
So my hands are stuck in the ceiling, right?
Yes.
And there's a chain that's stuck to a piece of wood that's stuck in the ceiling.
Yes.
I'm trying to like yank that down and try and catch all the chains in wood so that way it doesn't like like hit the ground.
Okay, so you're just trying to unlodge the wood piece.
Yes.
Okay, so you do that, and you do that stealthily. It's almost like a feather the way you yank it out of the root. So now you have, again, semi-free.
Yeah, semi-freedom.
As once before.
So I was and I'm gonna.
Did you break free again?
I did.
Dude, gosh. Why are you so good at this?
I don't know what to do now. I got it. And I want to take my hands and try and break. I want to try and break both of our sets of hands by slamming my hands into his hands.
Break
So
each
they're
other's
both-
hands.
So they're both metal.
Reginald's seeing this.
That's perfectly fine with me.
So roll strength, and you roll an opposing strength check. Strength saving throw, actually.
Who's gonna break each
I
other's
might
hands
just
first?
kill you. In theory.
Strength saving throw?
That's a 19.
That's a 10.
So 19 and a 10. So you're able to hit. You're able to hit his chains, and it makes a loud clanking metal sound. As you slam it, his hands slam into the ground beneath him, breaking the wood underneath him. As his chained hands, his hands still chained, but you now see as wood falls beneath the wood plank where you slam down a little piece of that wood where your hands are now in the outside.
Yeah.
You see the dirt ground moving as your hands are just dangling down there.
Wait, are we tied by our legs at all?
Yes,
Yes.
with rope.
Okay,
but
that's what I
you have your rope tied around you, but it's not tied to anything.
Oh, they're just tied together.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're tied together.
Got it. Okay. I'm good.
Alright, I'm now. I'm gonna try the exact same thing.
Wait, did they break off the plank though, or are they're still chained to the?
Chain
To
to
the
the
wood.
chain to the wood. The wood chain is to the side.
Okay, but
But
it's
he
just
slammed
in
it
the.
downward
Yeah.
towards the ground.
I'm gonna try and see if I can pull it out very slowly. But is it like jammed?
A little bit.
Okay.
To roll a dexterity if you and I jam them.
I really need to stab something, okay? I'm just like heavily raising my voice, basically.
Okay, now I pull it out.
Unstealthily, you just pulled them out.
He's already alerted everybody. Yeah.
Okay. As this is happening, as you hear that scream,
He knocked
yeah,
out.
you hear the woman say, "Oh my!" And as the carriage draws to a stop again, hardly drawing to stop. As she begins walking, she stops at the hole at the side of the carriage where you are.
When she, I'm gonna kind of do one of these maneuvers, and I'm gonna go.
She knows you're in there.
No.
As she begins leaning down, she peeks through.
I would like just shove my hands
Okay, make an attack throw.
through
Or an attack.
and knock her out. 18.
Okay, that hits. So roll 1d4.
Reginald is asleep.
I'm just gonna while she's walking.
Reginald's asleep.
I'm still trying to like
In
pry
metal
it out.
cuffs. It's just a D4. This is so sad.
You're mostly
You're what?
it's the metal too, but it's also the wood because you gotta push the wood out
That's
as
true.
well. The wood is like stuck.
That's a 3.
3 plus your strength.
Oh, that's a 4. Nope, I lied. That's a 7.
Okay.
Because I can use my charisma for attack rolls.
Ooh, very nice. That's cool.
Oh, nice.
That's the Hexblade dub right there.
You slam into her nose as she goes as the wood plank and your chains are outside of the hole. Your hands are still chained, but those chains are now outside of the hole. And she's kind of grasping her nose a little bit.
Can I get the thing off my mouth now?
Yeah, roll dexterity.
17.
17, you get it off.
Okay. I get it off, and I'm like, Reginald kind of like, oh god, and he points his cuffed hands towards the opening and casts Eldritch Blast.
Can you do that? Is it that's because that's just a cantrip?
It's just, yeah. I don't need any material components. I don't need
That's
my
right.
staff. So I should.
Yeah.
Well, it is okay. So it is somatic.
Yes.
So
Okay.
what does that?
Oh, that's true.
Am I going to be able to cast that while my hands are chained, or can I try and
Since it's somatic,
through
you're
the?
clenched like that. I don't think you can do it.
Unless you can, like. Can you cast Eldritch Blast while hands are tied up? Pause. Now this is gonna be interesting. Oh, I'm so excited, dog. Oh, frick.
What?
I'm Chrissy and I'm Elijah. That's not good.
So what I say, make a dexterity check with, make a sleight of hand with disadvantage to see if you can move your hands enough to get the spell.
13.
13, okay. DC was 10, so
Okay.
you're able to, but it's directing from your hands, right?
Yes.
So you're attempting to break the chains.
In a way, yes. I'm just gonna, we're done for anyway. I'm poking it out
Okay.
the hole or aiming it out the hole that Crucio just punched through,
Yeah.
and I'm going to. Pew!
But is that gonna,
That's what we're about to find out.
or you just blow up your
He's got
hands?
full HP.
Right.
Just freaking die.
After a heroic fight, we were ultimately defeated and knocked out again. These people obviously want something with us. But no need to fear. We aren't dead yet. You see, Luxie, the angel woman, bailed us out again. After Luxie finished talking with Mary, whom we found out that the kidnappers disguised themselves as, apparently, weird, I know. But we got a better inspection of the cart that we were being transported in. But Crucio, who is also Elijah, but Crucio sometimes, Elijah others, I don't understand really, but who knows, we're all weirdos here. They started to cause some trouble. So, Crucio was temporarily blinded by Luxie for being a bad boy. After all this, we questioned Luxie on how she keeps finding us. Turns out her magic harmlessly branded us with a shining emblem that she uses to track us. We chatted for some time and even got a bit of history, or maybe even an arcana lesson. You see, there are two types of magic in this world. Acris, representing light, and Draxium, representing dark. Long ago, these two magics came into our plane of existence. Luxie and her father kept it at bay, but since the whole memory thing, her father is missing. One of the more important things I noted is that all magic comes from one of these places. Maybe even has some correlation to my patron, Lumino. After traveling for some time, we came to Bix, where Mary met back up with her father, a town guard. Bix has also been affected by this darkness. We found more injured people in the town chapel suffering from these dark veins. Thankfully, Luxie taught me how to pull this darkness from those afflicted. We even were able to help this little girl. I tried contacting my patron to help with this light magic, but all I got back was this feeling of nothingness. To round things up, Luxie gifted us a bell to summon her whenever we pleased, and sent us on a holy quest to help others. She even nicknamed me Light Guy. The next day, all we could think about was food. We were starving. We popped into Maggie's Pies for a nice warm meal, and we heard some commotion in the kitchen. Turns out Maggie, the fine proprietor of the establishment, was having some supply issues. By the good grace of our hearts, and also because we had no clear direction of what we were doing, we decided to help out. She gave us the supplies we needed, and we were on our way to Madeline and Freya. Before leaving Bix, we decided that it would probably be in our best interest to maybe stop for some supplies. Therio took the cart to be repaired, while Elijah and I met a very interesting critter.
As you get to the door, you can see it's a house, built like a house. And as you open the door that looks like a door, you go down a staircase that appears to be a staircase. Making your way down the staircase, you see there's multiple lanterns and the same description, if you remember, as I described it.
They kind of look like a lantern.
They look like, no, these actually don't look like lanterns. But as you make your way to the steel door, you open the door and you get into the room. It's this little cave, or it looks like a cave almost, with man-made walls, but then the roof is not man-made walls. I lied to you. Man-made floors and shelves and stuff, but the walls and the roof are almost like cave interior, or they look like it at least. And you can see a little goblin up on a stool, kind of like spinning around slowly.
Hello? Hi.
Welcome to Goblins.
Name change?
How may I help you?
My...
That time was not.
Sorry, I have a glandular condition.
Oh, 100%. It's okay. It's okay. My friends told me to come here for potions.
Yeah. Potions. I have potions. Plenty of potions.
Mm-hmm. May I inquire as to what potions you may have?
I have healing potions. I have flying potions. I have advantage potions. I have friendship potions. I have fire potions. I have poison potions. I have potions of water breathing. I have potions of invisibility. I have potions of resistance. I have potions of aqueous form. I have potions of gaseous form. I have potion of great strength. I have potion of giant strength. I have potion of heroism. I have potion of maximum power.
He restocked! What?
I have
don't think I
potion
asked for
of mind control. I have potion of mind reading. I have I have potion of giant size. I have potion of speed. I have potion of flying. I have oil of slipperiness. I have potion of climbing. I have potion of love.
Oh.
And many more depending on what you're looking for specifically.
Bro's just got all of
What does a potion of climbing help you achieve?
If you don't have a climbing speed, I'll take a potion of healing. I'll take.
Okay. Well, I have a potion of healing. I have a potion of greater healing. I have a potion of superior healing. I have a potion of supreme healing.
Just the normal healing will suffice.
Okay, that will be 50 gold pieces.
50. That's for one, correct?
Yes.
Would you be willing to maybe have that one for, say, 35?
Roll persuasion.
May I guidance?
Yes. I'm gonna hate you.
He's never gonna know.
That's not gonna do nothing anyway. You said persuasion, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 12. A little bit.
45.
How about 40?
No.
Pretty please?
No.
With a cherry on top.
No.
How about what kind of, you like to collect things?
I like all things. I like potions. I like trinkets. I like collector editions. I like jewels. I like Boblin's things. I like collecting things. I like kitchenware. I like
Kitchenware.
all types of things.
Yeah. Well, I like things too. So how about this? How about... Thank you. How about we do 40, but I throw in a little trinket.
Roll for persuasion.
Guidance. Well, this one's a lot better. I'm throwing guidance anyway because I want to be greedy. 22.
What kind of trinket?
Let's see here, and I'll throw my bag down. Well, I've got this here dagger. I've got a hammer. I've got a little crowbar. You know, I guess. Any of those pique your interest yet? This dagger's very shiny. It's very
No.
lovely.
No.
No, not really. What kind of things would you be interested in?
A knob.
A knob.
A knob.
Okay. Give me 1 second. And I will
Alright.
walk out of the door that looks like a door. Kind of close it behind me, and I'll take the dagger and I'll kind of pop the pommel
Okay.
off my dagger.
Make a strength check.
Guidance. God, wait, you were going in dice jail. That's what you're going in. 4. I'm not stronger than the dagger.
You take about 4 points of slashing damage as you cut your hand.
Do I get the pommel off?
No.
Thank it.
That's a power move right there, actually.
I'm gonna kind of stand. Not like stand on top of my dagger, but as I'm crouched down, I put the blade of the dagger underneath my foot. I'll pop a crowbar in my bag.
Okay.
I'm gonna the dagger off.
Alright. Roll a strength check with advantage.
Guidance. Natural 20.
Okay, so you pop it off. And now you just have a blade.
Just the blade?
That you wanted the whole leg.
No, I wanted just the pommel. Just like the
Oh.
little end piece.
Gotcha. Yeah, you take that off.
No. Put the dagger. I'll put everything back together, and I'll take the pommel of the dagger and sort of hide it behind my bag. It's like,
Hi, welcome to Boblin's Potions. How may I help you? I can get you potions. I can get you healing potion, greater healing potion, all of. Oh,
do you like
is
it?
that a knob?
It's a knob.
That's what I wanted.
So, that potion of healing for 40 gold in this knob,
Yes, give it
Alright.
to me.
And I'll-
Oh.
hand him 40 gold pieces.
Gives you the potion. It gives you the regular, just normal healing potion.
Yes.
Man, 40 gold for that. That's...
It's regularly 50.
Yeah, it's regular.
Alright. Well, thank you, my good sir. You have a great day now.
Yeah, you too. As he's now playing with his knob. That sounded wrong. Sorry, guys.
Along the way, I couldn't help but notice some of the natural beauty this country offers. For one, purple grass grows out in the wild, but gets more green as you get closer to town. There's also scarce wildlife in places, minus some little creatures. But more importantly, there's now this large black dome surrounding Chakradai. No doubt something to do with the dark versus light happenings afoot. Once we got to Freya, it was obvious that they had been touched by the darkness too. A woman by the name of Gaia is hurt and suffering from these dark veins. Turns out she's also Mary's sister. Small world. We then met up with Madeline and her son Max and attempted to drop off the supplies when we were attacked by these mud monsters. After dispatching those, we found out that these creatures have been attacking Freya consistently. So at this point, that Madeline offered us rooms for the night. And some of us, really just me, obliged. Crucio, having swapped back in the fight, went off into a field. Therio followed after. After all this chaos, I was finally able to get some sleep. But I had this dream. All I could remember was this light and shaking. Very intriguing. I sure hope nothing bad happens while I get a good night's rest. Okay, I'm done with this. Therio! It's your turn to tell one of the unfortunate tales.
Hey guys, it's me, the DM. I'd like to say thank you all for listening to this recap episode. If you want more of TPK, make sure to check us out on Spotify and YouTube. And if you want to know more about when our adventures are coming out, make sure to follow us on X and Instagram at TPK D&D Podcast or at tpk.dnd. Finally, on February 18th, make sure to check out the premiere of TPK's first series, The Unfortunate Sons.